close to here.
Hi guys, it's Ellemaeshorses and we're back this week and we're doing a little sort of, as you know, a little episode of Diesel and his behaviour. So I've actually partnered up with Calming Cookies at Premier Performance to be able to showcase their calming cookies. Now I've heard so many things about these and I would love to be able to showcase them on my YouTube channel and Instagram. So as always, with always the companies that I promote, I always keep a constant update on my Instagram. So if you want to see all that, that'll be all on my Instagram, which is the same as my YouTube, Ellemaeshorses. So we're going to go ahead into the tack room to do the tack room top tips to talk all about this product, and then we're going to show it all in action, see how Diesel was. So it's sort of like a little documentary on Diesel's behaviour. So let's head into the tack room. Okay guys, so we are now joined in the tack room and we're going to be talking about the calming cookies. So I've heard so many reviews about calming cookies and I thought I'd really like to give these a go. Reach out to the company, see if we could do something together, and really kindly they've gifted me some over, so I'm really grateful for that, so a huge thank you for that. So these are really quite cool, and the way that they've designed is sometimes you might see calming cookies go, oh, my horse is perfectly normal. Sometimes he doesn't focus, he might not need calming cookies, you never know. You know, Diesel seems like a really good boy. But as next year, we're going to be doing much more things like clinics, travelling them a bit more. We're trying to get the trader sorted out for next year so we can get to places. So these aren't just designed for horses that are naughty and bad behaved. They're designed especially for horses to be able to focus and get them out of a stressful situation. So calming cookies are ideal for stressful situations such as clinics, competitions, farrier, box rest, training, loading, travelling, hunting and clipping and hacking. So I'm not just possibly going to be giving these to Diesel. As Mouse does have laminitis, she is on box rest some days where she's off and not going in the field, and she gets quite stressed and upset because the other horses have gone out and she gets quite upset about that. So, you know, these aren't just designed for horses that are naughty, these are designed for horses to keep them calm, focused and happy. So the feeding instructions, so as you can see here, you need to leave the calming cookie 30 to 45 minutes before you start to do whatever you're doing, if that's riding, your clinics or anything like that. So obviously it takes me about 30 to 45 minutes normally to like all day to tack Diesel up because he's like shoving, so I'm quite intrigued to see how he goes with these. So yeah, it takes us normally about 30 to 45 minutes to get him cleaned, especially because of the winter. We need to wash him all off, get the mud off of him and all that. And then proceed as normal. They last 3 to 4 hours. They can be topped up every 2 hours, but we're just going to see how he goes with one calming cookie, and then I'll do all of like updates and different tries on my Instagram as I do with every other product to keep a constant update for you guys. Some horses actually may benefit from the calming cookie the night before and then the morning of, and then 30 to 45 minutes. So we are going to be doing lots of things like travelling next year. We're going to hopefully be doing lots of small things with Diesel. We've just recently clipped him. He's actually done quite well, but now he understands what we're doing. When we're clipping, he now gets quite stressed and upset, and especially when we're clipping around like his head, some horses do get upset about that, like the sound of it. So he might benefit with something like that. These are really good. They're not just designed again for horses that are naughty, they are designed for horses that just to keep them calm and focused. So I'm intrigued to see how Diesel focuses in our lesson today. So 6 calming cookies can be fed in one day. So that's all the information that you need to know. They have so much more on the website, all of the ingredients, a little bit more information about them, as you can see, everything that you need to know. I love products that have everything on the packaging. You can purchase these in stores like R&R, as you saw in my R&R video, so showed you guys these So yes, again, before we go to our lesson and get Diesel in and do the try with him, the packaging, that the way they've designed them is really nice. I love these because they're just really like handy. You can put these in like your grooming bag, you can just pop them in your trailer, you can pop them in the car. They're really, really good, like little handle things. Really love these, and they're a much more easier way now, you know, because sometimes you might be like, oh, I've gone to a show, my horse is super wound up, I forgot the lunge line, we're too far away to go back home to go get it, what should I do? You've got these, super handy. You've got your little calming cookies, so these are really cool. Love the way, new invention, brilliant idea. So yeah, I'm intrigued to see how Diesel does with the taste test, so let's go and get him in. Okay guys, so we have Diesel in, AK Swamp Monster. We have so much time to spare, definitely going to be needing that extra 30 to 45 minutes because you're very much dirty. So it's now time for the test. Are you excited to try these out, Dees? Okay, so this is what they look like and they smell pretty good. Are you excited to try these? Okay, so that's what they look like. Let's grab one out for these. You see what they look like. Where's getting one? Okay. Oh. How do we feel, Dees? Is it diesel approved? We want some more. Is it diesel approved? Yeah. Good boy. Okay, so as you can see, Diesel very much enjoyed that. So it's now time to get all of our brushes out, and Diesel needs a needed brush very much, because we can't be doing anything looking like this, can we, boy? So we're also going to be doing some photos for Carmen Cookies as well, so they'll be all up on my Instagram, which is Ellemaeshorses. So yeah, let's get you all ready and see how, hopefully, focused you are. Do you think you're going to be a good boy? Fingers crossed. Good boy. Hi everyone. So I thought I'd do a voiceover for this part to explain how Diesel was in the arena today. I felt like I got so much more out of today's lesson with Diesel. He felt so much more happy as he was going round. He felt really calm and confident with today's lesson, and I just felt like I got so much more out of him, and he was really focused. So as you can see in a couple of my videos and updates that we've been down here probably about 4 or 5 times, so he's quite used to the surroundings. He's quite a quick learner. He knows where the gate is, he knows where to come in, he knows where to exit, he knows where the other horses are, but he has sort of added a little thing on when we go down there. He has a really bad napping corner, which was just that one he's just trotted off from, and you can see my smile. I'm like, yay, because he always naps to it, and I don't know why. For the past 2 times that we've been down there, not been successful, because he just pulls me to it. We really struggle him to trot out of it, but as you can see here, he is just trotting out of that in full power, and I'm really happy with how he did that. So I thought I would sort of set myself a goal to see if we can walk him out of it, trot him out of it, canter him out of it, and we really did successfully succeed this one. So I'm really happy with how he went. I felt so much more confident that we achieved so much more. And another thing that we're trying to sort of bring together for next year, when we hopefully get to do some showing, is a sitting trot. Diesel just like, what are you doing? You just get a little bit confused. So I'm trying my hardest. So it might look a little bit weird when we do it, because he just gets a little bit like confused, like, what are you doing? Because he's not really understanding that. But we're trying our hardest to show everybody how we're going. And I think he's going quite well. He's being so much more focused, and I'm really happy. I think he does prefer a rising trot than a sitting trot, but we're sort of trying to get that with obviously doing our leg yielding, which you just saw there was our leg yielding. We haven't been doing leg yielding for I think about 2 weeks, which is actually quite a long while, but he still remembers it all, and he was really happy. So I gave him a good pat there just to say, well done, Diesel. So obviously when we do go down here, there is quite a lot of tractors down there and around us, because there's a lot of farms, so there's obviously a lot of loud noises, a lot of farm animals, so sometimes you just get a little bit freaked out because he's never really like heard cows or anything like that, so you just get a little bit upset. But obviously today he just felt so much more focused, getting him out of that corner. So once we did a little bit of like flat work, which we had no really plans for today, we just thought we'll trot him around, canter him around, see how he goes. But we whipped out some poles, and he does what he does best, and he just jumped them. So as you can see here, he tries to jump them. So I thought what we'll do is we'll set up a jump, because he's going really well. As you can see here, goes over a jump perfect, and I lost my stirrup. I lost my stirrup, which sort of brought that jump down, but well done anyway, Dees. And I think I lose it again. As you can see here, I don't know why I lost it, but I just lost it again. I looked like, oh my gosh, why did I lose that? But he went really, really well, and I was so happy. I felt really confident when I was driving him on. He just felt so much more better, and I definitely think these are worth purchasing. There you go, I didn't lose my stirrup this time, well done. But then we did it again, and I think he knocked the pole down at the end, but obviously I just thought, oh well, he's doing really well. He probably just got a little bit carried away there. But normally when we do jump, we can only do it like 1 or 2 times, because he gets too carried away and he just takes off with me, and we only get to do it a couple of times. So I just thought we'll do a little canter before we leave, and I think we go into a little bit of a canter. Are we going into a canter?
there he goes, he's off, and he's off. And there he goes, and we do one more, and then I just hacked him back home, and then that was it. So yes, a very successful
So guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video, and a huge thank you again to Premier Performance for gifting these over to me. I'm really grateful for that, and I really have enjoyed this video, and I definitely will be purchasing some more of these because I've noticed a drastic change in Diesel's behaviour. He's so much more focused, and I'm really happy with how our lesson went. So yeah, a huge thank you again for gifting me these over, and I really hope you enjoy it, and please make sure to stay safe and happy and healthy, and see me next week in next week's video, which you don't want to miss out. Bye guys. Coming cookies.